Now, being a single parent, getting up in the morning saying, oh, hun, you could take the day off. You okay? I can't do that. I have to go to work. The reason why I took the job at Asher's was to take care of Carly and to also pay for a school loan that was due. These are some of Carly's drawings. Every now and then it kind of reminds me of her art. So I just said, you know what, at this time I'll take what I can get. Not to saying that that's what I wanted, packing was what I wanted to do all my life. No, it was not. It was just that curve I had to take to raise Carly, getting her into daycare. And then you're like, okay, this isn't going to work. I need to advance my career. I need to do things to raise her properly and get her through college. My thing is that whatever happened at that day, I leave it at the stop sign. I did go through a depression on top of OCD. And that was probably the most difficult time, especially after her being kidnapped by her father.
I do remember when he took me from my mom, he kind of disguised it as a normal day, and he said that we were going to go to McDonald's. The one thing that caught me was we would go play in the playroom, and I was 3, and that's a big thing for a 3-year-old. I remember saying to him, I thought you said we were going to McDonald's. And then he said to me, we're not going to McDonald's, we're going to Virginia, and you're never going to see your mom again. I couldn't comprehend that I was never going to see my mom again. I almost didn't believe him.
The challenging part was I going to get her back? I did. I went to each individual county because he took her from Philadelphia to Manassas, Virginia, and I went and got a warrant for her, stayed in a hotel, and went from town to town. And I never forget, because with the warrant and going into a different state, they didn't like the fact that I came up from Philadelphia to Virginia and says, you have to grant this warrant. They didn't like that. So I had one police officer tell me, I hate the fact that they give you warrants and you think you could just come up here and, do what you want or whatever. And I looked at him and said, well, my baby's father took my daughter, and I'm here to get her, and that's my goal, and I'm going to do it, and nobody's not going to stop me.
On my 18th birthday, he came to my graduation and then my birthday party, because they were both very close with the date. And he got into an argument with my mom the night before my party and just left in the middle of the night. And I spoke to him briefly on the phone the next day, and I just was really angry because it was the second time he left us.
Checking on my electric bill. Looks good so far. Try to keep that in check.
I wish she would exercise more.
That's a constant
Hey, I
battle.
look pretty good. It look like I work out now. What are you talking about?
Just for your health, that's all. It's not about
You know
the way
what?
you look.
Look. I run around long enough.
But
I
not
got
like
my
that
cardio in.
anymore. But not like that anymore, Mom. Feel good on the inside. You already have, you know, a few health issues, and I feel like being active would just help you. It's not about the way you look at all.
I know, but you don't.
You always give me the runaround, though.
See, there she doing it again, telling me what to do. I was going to work every day, but I couldn't focus. I couldn't concentrate. Just couldn't do it. And me, I'm really diligent in getting ready for work, no matter what. This time I couldn't. I couldn't get the key in the car. I went to the doctors and I said, I don't feel good. So she said, I'm gonna run some tests. I got the results back, and here I have a rare anemia called thalassemia. It's hereditary.
It hurts me to think about it, her health, because it's always just been me and her. So ultimately, I think about when she passes away and how much time we have left.
Put my pajamas on and eat some poppy corn. Put my pajamas on and eat some poppy corn.
It makes me angry because now I'm capable of helping, and sometimes I feel like she won't let me help her because she's so used to doing everything on her own, and she wants to be able to pay for it on her own, which I understand it's a habit that has been embedded deep in her since I was a baby, but I'm not anymore, and I'd really like to help now that I'm in a position that I can, so it makes me angry more than sad.
I like this one because you like looking over, you're like, hey, and that was what you got for your birthday.
I remember at some point that
What?
that I was upset because I was too big for it, and I didn't understand why.
That's very detailed.
It's true. As I got older, I realized like it was smaller and smaller, and I'm like, I don't remember it being this small. I don't know what she was like back in the day, though.
Back in the day, oh, I used to dance. Oh my God, I dance.
Oh, what about?
I
Tell
love-
about the time you went when you were pregnant with me.
Oh, I forgot about that. My sisters and them said they were going to this club called the Library, and I was about maybe 7 months, maybe 6 months, and I said, I'm going. They was like, you gonna go? I said, yeah, you can't drink. I was like, of course not, I can't drink. But let me tell you, I went on that dance floor, and me and this guy danced all night, almost all night long. I was rolling with it, doing it. And that belly was just going, It was.
How my mom would describe being a single mom is it's tough work. It's hard work, and you have to do it all by yourself, and you got to figure out a way to do it. No ifs, ands, or buts. You know, you just got to keep going and keep doing it. And I know for myself, like I did at a young age recognize that it was just me and her, and I always thought to myself, like, I need to be a good kid because things were already tough, not by like our hand or anything. Like, I just knew like things were tough and I needed to be a good kid, and that's how I could help. I try to be a good kid.
You were a good kid, Carly.
And that's, I guess, where I learned to put in like hard work, because my mom put in hard work for us.
Let me tell you something.
What?
You still are a good kid.
Thanks.